Thanks. New tonight, a new study is out on the use of tasers in Connecticut.
According to a Central Connecticut State University report, taser use against minorities, people in mental health crises, and children went up last year. News 8's Bob Wilson is live with reaction from some speaking out against those numbers. Bob.
Right, and we want to emphasize it was just a small uptick. This is the second year that this unique study is out. This study is not done anywhere in the country other than here in Connecticut. It's very interesting. The numbers are out, but they don't necessarily have the story behind the numbers.
Central Connecticut State University has released their taser report, and the numbers are down overall by 68. Ken Barone, one of the researchers on the project, says when you look at the numbers of the police interactions to the tasings, it's not as high as you might think.
Over 100,000 arrests in Connecticut in 2016, 542 people involved in a taser incident. The vast majority of interactions with law enforcement do not result in the use of a taser.
About half of the people tased were suffering from mental health issues, and when the study is broken down by race, 56% were minorities, a trend the ACLU doesn't like.
Never call for the abolition of tasers in Connecticut. We think it does have a place in an officer's tool belt. But what this report shows again is that they're being overused and disproportionately used on certain very vulnerable populations.
Now, the ACLU and researchers both agree this is a really good start. As a matter of fact, Connecticut, the only state in the country that's keeping track of the numbers of people who are tased. However, they say these are just numbers at this point. They don't have the stories behind them. Like if a 14-year-old is tased, is he 6'4", 250 pounds, or does he just weigh 100 pounds? They say they need more accurate information so they can drill down and determine motivation behind using the taser.
The collection of more data might help us to better understand if the taser is actually serving that goal in terms of reducing injuries, acting as a less lethal force option.
The taser is considered less lethal and a good tool for law enforcement to safely end potentially dangerous situations. The idea behind the study is to make all the numbers and incidences transparent to the public.
We at the university do try and analyze it and understand this information. We put all the data out there, and we say to the public, you're welcome to look at these cases and engage your local police department in what some of this means.
And there have been 18 deaths since 2005 from the tasers here in Connecticut. Now, interestingly enough, tasers are the only tool of non-lethal force that is actually being tracked. Beanbag rounds and shotguns or other pepper spray, those kind of things, they're not tracked at all. And they're saying maybe they should expand the study, at least try and get the ideas and the stories behind the numbers so they can track down exactly how the taser is being used and how effective it is, if it's really stopping violent action. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in Hartford, News 8.